US President Donald Trump's approval rating on the economy has dropped to the lowest point of his presidential career. That's the finding of a CNBC All-America Economic Survey. It seems that the economic optimism seen post the re-election of Donald Trump has now disappeared, with more Americans now worried about the state of the economy and the trajectory of the stock markets. Out of 1,000 Americans surveyed, 55% of the respondents have expressed their disapproval with Trump's handling of the economy, and 43% have shown their approval. This is the first time that such a level of disapproval for Trump's handling of the economy has emerged in any CNBC poll. 49% of those surveyed believe that the economy will get worse over the next year. 40% of those who are negative about Trump's economic policy say they are hurting the economy now. Tariffs are the overall reason for public discontent. Americans disapprove of across-the-board tariffs by a 49 to 35 margin, and majority believe they are bad for American workers, inflation, and the overall economy. Democrats give tariffs a thumb down by an 83-point margin and independents by 26 points. Republicans approve of the tariffs by a 59-point spread, 20 points below their 79% net approval of the president. The president's worst numbers come for his handling of inflation, with only 58% of Republicans voting in favor. 57% of the public believe that US will soon be or is currently in a recession, up from just 40% in March 2024. The public also disapproves of the president's handling of federal government spending by a 45% to 51% margin and foreign policy by a 42% to 53% margin. Americans have also turned more negative on the stock market than they've been in the last 2 years. 53% believe that it's a bad time to invest, with just 38% saying it's a good time to invest. Trump's best numbers come on immigration, where his handling of things is approved by a 53% to 41% margin. And deportation of illegal immigrants is approved 52% to 45%. Large majorities of Americans see Canada, Mexico, EU and Japan as more of an economic opportunity for the US rather than an economic threat. On China, however, the public sees it as a threat by a 44% to 35% margin, substantially worse than CNBC's survey in 2019. However, these approval ratings do not appear to be translating into significant potential gains for Democrats. Asked about congressional preference, 48% of the public support Democratic control and 46% support Republican control, which is almost the same as CNBC's March 2022 survey.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV18 on all the social media platforms.